You have all characteristics to lead Nigeria, Wike tells Obi. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State on Thursday said the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, has all the characteristics to lead Nigeria. Wike also pledged to provide logistic support for the presidential campaign of Obi, a former Anambra State governor. The Rivers governor made this known in Port Harcourt, the state capital, at the venue of the Nkpolo Oro Worokwo flyover inauguration. Each time you want to campaign in the state, let me know. All the logistic support we will give to you, Wike told Obi. I know you are you as a person. You have all the criteria. You have all the characteristics to lead this country. You have it. Nobody can deny that for you. Obi and his running mate, Dati Baba Ahmed, were in the state capital to commission the 9th flyover by the present administration. They were excitedly received by a large crowd of their supporters known as Obe-Dient. For months, Wike and 4 other governors in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, have demanded the resignation of Iyorchia Ayu as PDP national chairman as a precondition to support the party's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. Why Wike and his allies have not been seen to campaign for Atiku, it is not clear whether they will support Obi or Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress APC in the contest for Aso Rock's top job, which has been described by analysts and keen observers as a 3-horse race. Wow, so this is what is happening. We had this information that Wike invited Peter Obi a few days ago to come to this being 17th of November 2022 to come at Port Harcourt to commission a flyover there, the 9th flyover so far. We remember last time he also invited the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, to come and also help in commissioning one flyover. And I think sometime yesterday or so, or the first day, he invited Oshomole to also come and commission one flyover. Today now is Peter Obi. Now the difference here is that Peter Obi arrived at Port Harcourt and he was greeted with heavy, massive, tumultuous crowd. All Obe-Dient in the state and outside the state from neighboring states all entered Port Harcourt today, and there was gridlock. All greeting Obi and singing the usual Obi song, Obi Kererenke, Obi Kererenke, Obi. So Obi himself was confused. A lot of crowd, a lot of people, today received. In fact, it turned to another Labour Party rally in the state. So you'll be wondering if Wike is in Labour Party or is in APC or is in PDP or is in NNPP. Now, from my understanding and observation so far, this man is not yet to be trusted. But what he's saying here is that he will support Peter Obi's presidential ambition. That anytime Peter Obi wants to come to Port Harcourt or Rivers State for campaign, he should let him know that he's ready to provide him all the necessary logistic support to make sure that the campaign goes smoothly. That Peter Obi has all it takes, has all the criteria, has all the characteristics that is required or that are required to lead Nigeria. So automatically today, Wike is an Obe-Dient. But tomorrow, we don't know whether he will drop obedience or become disobedient and then turn to PDP or APC. But the way he's frolicking with opposition party members against PDP is yet to be understood because everyone is confused. Nobody knows the direction that Wike is going right now. All right? But what we are getting from here is that with the arrival of Peter Obi in the state, wow, he was greeted with the largest crowd ever, and it turned to Labour Party rally, actually, because almost everywhere is Obe-Dient. almost everywhere is Obe-Dient. So it's a very nice outing for Obe-Dient today, having arrived Port Harcourt for the commissioning of that flyover in Port Harcourt. And here Wike has confessed that he will support Peter Obi in every capacity he has to make sure that Peter Obi succeed in his campaign process. All right, so that is the information we have around Peter Obi's arrival in Port Harcourt today for the flyover commissioning. Now, we got a news in the morning or yesterday that Peter Obi had actually created Executive Order 22 prohibiting all parties from using residential buildings as party offices. And Labour Party actually cried out yesterday evening to this morning that what Wike is doing is going to create anarchy in Rivers State, all right? Because there's no way you can say nobody should use residential building as a party office. And this decree or Executive Order 22 is not only affecting Labour Party, it's also affecting other parties. Okay, so Labour Party just shouted and are getting ready with their lawyers in the state to challenge that Executive Order 22 coming from Wike. But again, contrary to that, Peter Obi just arrived Port Harcourt and conducting commissioning of a flyover, and the kind of crowd that came in today, and with Wike drumming support for Peter Obi right there in Port Harcourt. So it baffles me that the same person that created Executive Order 22 prohibiting all parties from using residential building as offices, and Labour Party is the first party to shout out today. How come the same person is drumming heavy support for Peter Obi today in Port Harcourt? So Wike is just moving in all directions. We are yet to understand what he wants, because the way he's going, we are scared whether this man is going to go back to PDP or go back to APC or go back to Labour Party or remain neutral forever. We don't know. What if tomorrow Iyorchia Ayu decides to resign? So he's going to go back to PDP. But the fact is that he's still in PDP anyway. But the fact is that he's doing everything to frustrate PDP's effort. And right now, the presidential candidate of the PDP is not moving at the speed he wanted to move because of this issue with Wike and with the G5 governors aggrieved about the state of the party and the position of things. So how now that activities on Wike is frustrating the progress of PDP campaign, PDP rallies, how can you reconcile this? So do you think after Wike had frustrated PDP to this level, he will still come back again to the party and then they will frolic together? I think no matter, even if they reconcile, what will happen between Wike and Atiku is similar to what is happening between Obasanjo and Atiku. Obasanjo has not forgiven Atiku because of his experience with him in the past. Atiku in turn will never forgive Wike because of this experience, bitter experience they're having together now, even when he takes power. So let's go for it that Atiku wins the presidency, he will punish Wike, he will pay him back. No two ways about it. Atiku is a typical Fulani man. He will pay him back. So that is what we have from Port Harcourt. Congratulations to Peter Obi, Obe-Dient movement, and the entire Obe-Dients in the Rivers State and the country for a very successful outing today at Port Harcourt, where Peter Obi and Dati, his running mate, went to commission a flyover at Nkpolo for Wike, and Wike had finally drummed his support for Peter Obi today. So for today, Wike is Obe-Dient. We don't know of tomorrow. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.